just for you guys. Hey, nostalgia hunters. We're about to talk about Batman, specifically the Adam West Batman, because I'm a big fan of Batman, and that version of Batman is pretty kooky. So I thought it'd be fun to talk about. What was your first experience with Batman? Mine, not Batman in general, but Batman 66. I had a relative that lived in California, and I went to visit her when I was like 10. And that show was just like playing nonstop on some channel, and I was too young to know what good Batman was. Not that this was necessarily bad for the time, but that's like my first experience with a kind of live action Batman before. Well, I guess actually 89's Batman would be my first experience, but it was the first experience I had with this version of it.
First time.
Yeah.
Other than
back
memes.
when I was 10.
This is
Well, they didn't have
time.
it. Oh, this was your first time. Okay.
Yeah. Other than memes, this is my first time watching the original Batman stuff.
Oh, the Adam West stuff.
By memes, do you mean like the Biff, Wham, stuff like that,
Zip,
or
zap.
or like the memes of like, shoot, what's a good one from Batman?
When he
66?
dances.
Like, the dancing one, yeah.
The scene
doing
where
this.
he's running around with a bomb
Yeah.
above his head, that was very popular.
Yeah, that's definitely a one I've seen a lot with the bomb. Yeah.
You've seen it?
What, Batman 66?
First? Yeah.
When I was a kid, like this is, Batman 66 was basically my father's Batman. However, it was on a couple of the channels, or on at least one of the channels that I watched growing up. So I kind of casually watched it. So I know of it. I know like Adam West. I know Robin. I know basically all the actors that played. At the time, I probably was just like going, this is kind of goofy. And that was kind of my thought process on it. I do know about from the memes and stuff like that over the years and whatnot. So it's, and also Adam West is just such a good guy, or was such a good guy.
I loved him on Family Guy.
Yeah.
Funny the mayor.
Yep. Yeah.
That was my first exposure to Adam West.
Was Family Guy?
I knew nothing about him until then. And I'm like, this guy has the most hilarious voice. It just has that uniqueness and that delivery to it. And it just seems like it comes natural to him.
Yeah. No, it definitely does. Like the first several seasons of Family Guy before they got canceled and then brought back and then canceled and brought back, I had those on DVD and I actually listened to the commentaries. And one of them, when they had Mayor Adam West for the first time on Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane was talking about it. And he's like, no, that's just how he talks. Like one of the times I was talking to him on the phone to see what he's doing, he's like, I'm putting some food in a dog bowl. I like that. It was just kind of like, it was just like the delivery was perfect.
The deadpan, I'm putting some food.
Exactly. He reminded me of Leslie Nielsen.
Kind of like Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah. Where it's like he says it's very straight, and he's like, Robin. And one of my most insane things was when getting a little into the movie, he finds out Catwoman is the woman he loves.
And then he stares off in the distance
and
for like
then
30
he has
seconds.
this, yes. And I'm like, what? This is like a stage show all of a sudden. Like he's on a theater and he's doing this like really intense scene, and it's like, that could be compromising, Robin.
Yeah.
Just the life of a vigilante kind of thing, right? And we were like, whoa. What was that? I was like, he literally stared for like 20 seconds, like he got all these emotions in his face. And I'm like, whoa.
And I had this little
really
operatic
acting.
music kind of playing with it.
I always liked in his voice when he did something, he was like very like, he was pretty much a straight delivery of it, and it would follow it up with like kind of like something sad. Like he knew, like he was like, oh, like you're talking about like the oh, I got the dog some water earlier, and he's like, because I was like, and he would just follow it up with something that was like really like lower. And for me, at least for the Family Guy stuff, that was like, I don't know, that just sticks out in my head. I don't know if that's
takes something that's like already funny and makes it even
funnier. Makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
Like it's already deadpan, but then like adds a little something on top of it, just like a little bit of like sprinkle.
Right.
That's what when I think of Adam West and his delivery, that's a lot of what I think about.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would be interested to know when people were watching this Batman show, way back in the 60s, how it was received then. Because to me, if you try to watch it as legitimate Batman, you're just like, what the fuck? But if you try to go into it and look at the comedic points of it, like just look at it as a comedy, suddenly you can enjoy yourself and watch this. Because like, to me, I had the thought when he's running around with the bomb and everything like that, or when they're running through town to get to, whatever building they're trying to get to, I'm like, when it showed the camera angles and then just running, you just see two random guys running in broad daylight in spandex. You're not just like, there goes a superhero. You're just like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Well,
Like,
the bomb scene in particular.
oh yeah, the amount of time he was running around.
It was so Naked Gun. Like you could,
Yeah.
It was exactly the
there's
same.
a band.
style.
Oh no, there's a baby. Oh no, there's a fisherman. Like,
Yeah. And like, here's the thing: when it comes to the comedy in that movie, all of Adam's West stuff really hit with me. Everybody else's just did not.
but I don't know if it was actually meant to be comedic though. That's my point.
Maybe that's right. Maybe everyone else was legitimately making a superhero movie, and he was the one.
I think I think they were legitimately trying to make a superhero TV show. Just looking at it now, it's funny because like I actually like laughed hard after the he runs off screen and the bomb blows up. Robin runs up. Oh no, Batman! And then Batman just pops up behind him. Hey, Robin. Just like right next to him. Like there's no way you couldn't have seen him. Oh God.
What were you gonna?
I was gonna say, so that was my big takeaway, was that. And I literally Googled, is this satire or is this just what they thought was good? Right? Like, did this age terribly? Because I wanted to
What did you
understand.
find out? What did you find out?
So my find out was they were satirizing the 30s, 40s, 50s Batman. So
I thought it was satire too, because literally in
Yeah.
the beginning of the movie, they have like these blurbs that they put up during the title sequence or whatever. And it's like one of the parts is like, to all the people that love this and love that and love that. And if we left out anybody that loves something in particular, we're sorry or something, right?
Yeah.
And then they're also like, to the people that never take themselves too seriously, this movie's for you. I'm like, okay, they know they're making a comedy here. They're making a satire.
like even the
I think they're
police chief is crazy. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know if it was like exactly comedy. It was like they're just making entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it was just
I'd
it was
agree with
their
that.
specific brand of entertainment, whether it was funny or not. It was all very much consistent and has always
Right,
been,
yeah.
and always was. So,
Very consistent.
Yeah. You got
actually,
the
yeah.
dude, the penguin, his fucking at such a good time. All like times I would like be like that guy's comedic timing for shit like that is just so good. It's so goddamn good.
I'm also and this
And who comes up with that either?
I don't know.
Sounds like a penguin.
I'm curious what was going on with the Catwoman though. The number of times she's just like I'm just like, is she wearing like those like vibrating panties or something? Like, what's going on here?
You know how we were just talking, actually, before the podcast started, we were just talking about like saying lyrics and songs that can kind of get away with a certain something. Catwoman was a little bit of the scintillating. Like she did that because she can they could explain it away in the show that's just what she is. But
Well,
she was there for like, to draw the eye.
Well, you look at her in any scene, and she's always gyrating.
Yep.
She's never still. It's
I don't think I noticed that.
every single scene, dude. I mean, I was, she's distracting. So
What there was that? Did you? Well, I don't think you guys both watched. Did you watch the movie? Or, yeah, you watched the movie, not the show.
the movie, yeah.
So our assignment was to watch the Batman the movie and a couple of
Assignment.
episodes, and it was a lot. So I fully understand why not everyone got through all of it. But in the movie, the scene, she's just sitting there and suddenly it just shows her and she's just like a little back scratch and she's just sitting there scratching her back
Scratching her
in the
back,
middle of
yeah.
a scene. And I'm like, well, okay.
She's doing it sexily.
Yes.
I
Or what they
appreciated
could
their
get away
commitment.
with in the
Yeah.
60s, like because you still got to get around the censors and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the thought process.
Yeah, I did have another question
Go.
though.
And still be
Oh,
family.
just pointing out some of the silliness. You're the Joker. Honestly, even the Penguin, but more specifically, you're the Joker. And when you go to start to commit a caper, you put on a little purple thing to hide your eyes. You don't think the white face and giant red smile and purple suit might still give it away?
It's part of the joke.
I'm just like, what? You put on a mask and suddenly no one knows who you
That's
are?
the ultimate joke, man.
If you've seen the episodes, he just walks in as a
dude.
regular guy. He's totally in Joker makeup. He just shows up as a regular
He's in
guy.
a shitty
I will
sun-
buy that diamond. And then he'd be like, are these the guys? Are these the only guards?
Well,
A shitty
even
Southern
during
accent.
the movie, the kidnapped yacht owner guy.
Oh yeah.
Joker's his like the guy who
Butler.
Yeah, his butler or whatever. He comes in and like the guy comments on his pale pallor or whatever, and it's like, okay, well at least you do recognize something's off. But like he's got the makeup and everything. You're like,
Yeah.
you don't think there's something weird going on here?
So I don't think logic was a part of this show as to how anyone would actually react to seeing this out in the wild.
Yeah.
Because Batman's supposed to be, the Dark Knight. He's out in the night and taking care of criminals and stuff like that. But no, he's going to like freaking clubs and dancing and, just chit-chatting with people, doing news reports at City Hall in broad daylight, taking a jog with Robin down the street. I'm just like,
and
it hits a little different.
And speaking of news reports with the police, they called out, at least in the movie, he's not a vigilante.
Oh yeah.
He's fully deputized.
That's right, yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, what?
Okay. And the airport takes care of the Batcopter. They literally call the airport on the way like, hello, airport, get the Batcopter ready. We're coming.
Yeah.
Okay, I know we've had this conversation about the Batmobile in the past, but I might have to. I thought that actually, like, the Batmobile in the most recent, like, Batman iteration wasn't the best. And
It was really just a car, though.
Yeah, it was like the car. It was like a car. But man, the fucking 66 Batmobile, I have to, after rewatching this, I have to say that was, man, even though it's just a car with like a couple of modifications, I don't care. That thing looks awesome.
Yeah, no, it's definitely my top 3. I think the first Batmobile you're exposed to is probably the one that you're going to have the closest to your heart
that
more
one might
often
have
than
been
not.
Maybe it was the 89 Batmobile.
But which is why the 89, I think you don't like the 89 Batmobile, but I really like the 89.
I did
89
not.
is top.
But that's the one I
89 is
grew up
peak.
with. So.
Yeah.
And then to me, like, I would probably put the Tumbler next.
Oh god.
But the only reason being is they were going for function
Practical.
over style.
They're going
and
practical.
it made sense. It's like that would be something that Batman would probably
If I had to
drive.
pick a Batmobile to actually use as Batman, it would be the Tumbler.
Yeah. And
It's
that's
literally
without
a
a doubt.
tank. It's a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if we're really just
I'd use
going
the
for like the
Batboat. What are you
cool
talking about?
looks factor, then
Yeah.
Tumblr would still be in top 5, but it probably wouldn't be in the top 3. But still, regardless, for somebody who this is your first time watching
Yeah.
this Batman, had you seen? You hadn't seen it
It's
before
also
either.
the first time.
Okay,
yeah.
so for the 2 people first time watching it, I want to know your instant like reactions when you started watching this. If you'd only ever seen memes before and never actually seen any of the footage,
Go ahead, you go first.
because I think
Yeah.
you and I both saw it when we were young.
when I started watching it, it was like, oh my god, this is just the meme, but more of it. Like the meme really captured it, really, which was it was a shock to me because like I didn't think that Batman was ever anything but super serious. I mean, even like the 80s and 90s Batmans were pretty serious. Like they had very out there characters and whatnot, but the storylines were very serious. What Batman was
Until Joel
doing.
Schumacher got involved.
Yeah.
He clearly liked Batman 66 better.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a shock to me, but it was definitely a thing.
For me, I
was a
was
choice.
I was just blown away that all the. So this is what makes me angry, kind of new movies, because I feel like they can't handle it. They can't handle more than one villain in a movie, apparently. And in this movie, what I loved was like the 4 of them were together, like Catwoman, the Riddler, Penguin, and Joker they were like the gang. Like they were just friends and buddies with each other. Hey, Pengy is what they would call it.
Yeah,
And they were all
Pengy.
buddy with each other. Like we're gonna rule together. Yes, they
And
had,
okay,
I
can I go
love
on?
that they were that element was first thing I saw. I was like, oh, they all are in a submarine together and they're plotting something. I was like, okay, this is like way different.
They
than
each
any
had their
Batman movie.
element of the crime.
Yeah.
And the way that Batman et al. Found out about that was just the most hilarious thing in the world. It was like Riddler did that riddle, right?
Yeah.
And then later on, they're like, okay, let's decipher the riddle. And I can't even, maybe one of y'all remember exactly how they pointed specific things from the riddle to like specific villains. But like just off of that one riddle, they were just taking these like crazy.
I think that's where satire
conclusions.
came in.
Yeah, they were just making huge jumps in logic to be like, oh,
Yeah.
that means it's the Riddler and the Catwoman and the Joker and the Penguin. You know, like how do you know all that? You know.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. The world's greatest detective was not very much of a detective in this. It was very much
They didn't go
oh.
too deep on it.
no.
It was
He had
very
a cool lab.
either
though.
surface level or just didn't kind of, it was like a bunch of pseudo sort of like words pretty much. And like, this is how I figured this out. And that's about it.
Yeah, he'd have something like an egg and a fire hydrant.
Well,
They're after the people at the Union Place, you know, whatever, like something
Exactly.
like that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
in one of the episodes, I think it was the first episode we watched. It was about Ram because they had the Zodiac stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was like 3 words. I can't remember what 3 words it was, but it was like he had 3 words that was that started with R, A, and M. And he's like, and that's it. And I'm like, are you serious? Like part of me is like going, okay, that's the joke. So like my 2025 mind of like wanting things to be a little bit more grounded needs to get the fuck out
Yeah.
while I'm watching it.
Because I did drop acid when you
Because I think I told you, I was like, when I had a hard time watching the episode, at least the first episode, right away, just because I was like, oh man, but I get it. But like once I actually like literally just said like, calm the fuck down. Like stop trying to like overanalyze stuff and just go with the entertainment factor of like what they're trying to do rather than what you want it to be. Then it all started feeling like, okay, yeah, I get this. I dig this. Like all the different actors and whatnot having like, they're all very one note. Like, I'm very much into like, story. You need to have stuff be layered. You need to have it make sense. You need to have people that have like, arcs and stuff like that. And in this, it's like they play their role. The Joker's
no
the
growth.
Joker.
Yeah.
They're like even Robin, even his dumb like little he's doing this. He's like this, like he does that.
whatever,
He
Batman.
does that. He does that, but like even his facial expressions, he always does that. Like they're very consistent. Like everybody's very consistent, and I think that's how like actually the point you're trying to make up is like when all those characters are together, they have their consistent niches, so it works.
Yeah.
So I think that's how they get away with it very easily with that, where you could not do that today as easily.
That was a great point too, in that they don't explore the complexity or depth of any character long enough. No, immediately it's like Penguin come in. I'm like,
Also, you're the Penguin, so you must know how to run a submarine. Like,
I'm also curious, like if that guy messed up his jaw, always having shit like this with that
Oh my
cigarette thing
God.
sticking straight up.
I was more thinking about the fact, like, was he legitimately smoking in every single scene? Like,
Probably.
yes, darn
a
close.
chain smoker?
I mean, they were probably sponsored by some cigarette company or something, guaranteed.
Brought to you by Marvel.
Yeah.
what was another like satire point for me was also in the movie they had Riddler who keeps firing off these riddles, which are
With
basically
rockets.
clues. With
And all they do is explode and
With
right in the
giant
sky.
rockets.
he
Giant
launches
rockets,
like
not
a
just rockets.
nuclear weapon and then it explodes and it writes the words in the sky.
Yeah.
And then Batman figures out what they're doing. And so the other 3 keep yelling at him, stop giving him clues, as they keep yelling at Riddler to stop doing it. And he's like, this is what gives me pleasure. It's my paradise.
This is what
Well,
I do.
what
man.
about
yeah.
This is my thing.
what about when they had to send
Exactly.
off the ransom notes? So like they dehydrated all these people into powder and were sending ransom notes to the country for these United Nations reps to be like, and they said $1 billion per country. But they had the Riddler do it, and they're like, and write it normal where people can understand it.
Then why are you having me do it?
Oh my God, the gadgetry of
Bat everything.
the complete insanity of science, where it's like, so the third episode, you didn't see the third one, they literally turned the water supply into jelly.
Okay.
And then Batman undoes it. In the movie,
He has a little go
turns
Batman
people-
science kit. that he
Yeah.
just-
and then in the movie, he turns people into powder.
Right.
And then they undo them also by putting water.
Water on.
But if you put
I mean, that
hard
makes sense,
water on,
right?
Yeah, I
if
can't
you
put
put hard
water.
water on them and then you touch them, they explode.
Oh, okay. Well, that
They
also
become
makes,
heavy water.
antimatter.
That- I
Heavy
mean,
water.
Heavy water, my bad.
that also makes sense, and I very much love Facebook.
Yeah.
For a second, I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's Facebook logic.
That's Facebook logic through and through right there. But yeah, like the gadgets, like I fucking laughed so hard when he discovered the Joker listening in on them, and then it's like, it's of course a speaker too, and he talks to him, and then it explodes, and he pulls out like this little thing, he's like squirting shit on it. I'm like, you just had that on you?
Yeah,
like
it's bad everything.
Yep.
He has shark repellent spray.
Not only that, but like I should have paused the scene, but there was like a whole
There was like
rack
a
of
whole
them.
thing for different aquatic things and stuff. Oh god, and it's always like that.
He just phrased it there.
He's
That's
the
it.
super boy
Like the
scout,
bat
man.
knockout gas, the bat reawakening serum, or whatever the hell it is. It's always bat this. And I'm also like, is he really the greatest detective in the world when every single thing in his bat cave is labeled with a giant
That was
sign?
hilarious.
Is it the pole, or is it the bat pole?
Yeah.
It is the bat.
It is
pole.
the bat pole.
And also, like, I don't think they did this in the TV episodes we were watching, but they definitely did it multiple times in the movie. They're going down the pole, and when he's going down, he actually smacks a switch that somehow changes their clothes into the bat
instant
outfit, and they
change,
land
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
There's a board that says instant outfit changer kind of thing,
Yeah.
and he hits it. So when he
And that's
emerges
why
from
when
the
they go
bottom-
down in their suits, they land in the bat
There
cave
it
in
is.
their bat
And he
suit.
hits it again when they go up.
Yeah, that's right. And also, like, when he went up, he goes and hits a button, and all of a sudden,
The
this
steam
Coliseum,
lift.
like, starts raising this platform slowly
Yes.
up the pole.
It's steam powered, man.
Oh
It's
my
steam
God.
powered.
That's my exact point. Like, this, I don't think this Batman is a Batman that you watch for legit Batman. I mean, hearing that maybe they were actually trying to be funny with it early on makes a little bit more sense, because if you go into this thinking of it as a comedy, I think you can actually have a decent time. Some things may like really bother you because you're just like, seriously. I mean, I know you're trying to be funny, but seriously. And then I'll say, in today's time, with all these things being like restored in 4K and everything, and having massive televisions, the number of times you can say, that's not Adam West, and that's not whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Burt
everything's
Reynolds.
a
They're
little.
not Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds is actually like the stunt man for Adam West.
Basics.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Burt Reynolds would never be Robin.
Not
He would
Burt
be
Reynolds.
Batman.
Oh my god. I'd watch him as Robin. Oh, I can't think of his name, but no. I am curious. We're gonna move right into, unless there's anything else somebody want to talk to.
I do want to cover that so this both helped and damaged the Batman image, in that what it was Batmania, it was an insane hit. So crazily hit, but it was all campy, and Batman wasn't dark anymore. So it took a long while, decades, before like a serious dark Batman ever came out. But it helped a lot because Batman became instant success. Because
I think
Superman
it's still
was
dark
the
in the
biggest thing.
comics. It was just
Yeah.
live action.
No, these
Yeah.
guys just were like, the only way to do
I was
it is
wondering.
to do,
Yeah, that was.
they went super campy, because even the makers were like, it's comic books, how do we adapt this? They were like, oh, let's just full send a
Yeah,
commit.
and then everybody thought comic books were like that too.
Yeah, that's
and
what
they
I would-
were,
yeah.
and they absolutely were.
Yeah,
like
it's
many
like-
of, I mean, I'm sure there's a couple of them that were like meant for like family or kids.
What has
that were very
comic in the
campy.
name?
Yeah, that were campy. But most of the comic books throughout those years were pretty much detective stories.
Yeah,
so
the amount of comic stuff that was made into live action, where the people either paid absolutely no attention to the comics at all, or looked at the comics like, no one's going to take this seriously. The amount of time it took for us to actually get some like movie or television studios to actually, you know what, people like this shit. Make it like that. Stop changing it and trying to do what you think needs to be done to make people like it. The amount of time it took us to get that is insane. But I mean, once they finally decided to take the source material seriously, all of a sudden, I mean, stuff blew up and it became like $1 billion, franchises.
Oh, the serious superhero stuff.
Yeah, like when people started actually taking the comics seriously, the way they were written, and actually do it like that, and stop trying to
Even
change it.
Superman, I think Superman did much better, especially the Christopher Reeve original ones. They did really much better in balancing the camp with like being somewhat realistic and true to the source. Because Batman just went full camp, where they were like, the kids will love the gadgets and the villains, and the adults will love the jokes, and just the satire of it. So
What
that's
I'm
the
kind of
way.
wondering is like with the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff that happened, and just how huge serious superhero movies got, and then now they're kind of on the
They are.
downward turn. What if the next step is to be more campy and go back to that time of sort of ignoring the source material?
Stuff does circle
Well,
around pretty often.
you know what I
It
mean?
does. It does circle around, but I would argue that it's not going downhill because of any kind of respect to the source material. Because even when a lot of the movies are like actually not respecting the source material as much anymore, they essentially got to the point that they felt that they can't fail and they can just put out as much as they
Anything they want.
and it's just a money printing machine.
Quantity
And-
over quality.
Yeah, and that's what exactly happened. They put so much out and stopped paying attention to doing it right that people just got tired of it. It got oversaturated, and they're just like, I don't want any of this shit.
They had their blueprint and template, but they didn't do a quality check on everything.
And it's a cinematic universe now. So that means the cinema is a different universe of the comic characters almost, right? So they don't know, they take the villains and the storylines and the cool things, but they no longer use it like script. Apparently in this Batman show, it was almost some episodes were word for word
From the comics?
from the comics, like just taken from it fully. Obviously they put in the kapow and then the stuff in the middle, but yeah.
Yeah, and the way it's acted and stuff like that. So yeah. Then there's then like you were talking about cinematic universe, like there's the new Batman. You
Oh,
know,
God.
the Batman movie.
Emo.
And then
Ultra emo
there's
Batman.
that, and there's
I
going to
don't
be a
like
sequel coming out soon. But then there's also the Joker movies too, and
Didn't like those.
it's I like the first one. I have not seen what was it? Something de Fool, the second one. I haven't seen the second one yet, but
I don't. Yeah.
yeah,
Part duo.
Some French words.
yes, French words. Insert here.
A folie
all.
duo or something.
Yeah, it's like
Folio
folio do. Yeah, folio do. I think. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't watched it, so I don't have an opinion on it. But heard it wasn't great. So
Yeah, I've never watched it. I also heard it wasn't great. I went ahead and read the synopsis, and I was like, God, I'm glad I didn't watch this crap. But I did go watch the last couple of snippets when they supposedly tried to say that the Joker in that movie wasn't actually Joker, and somebody in the prison was the Joker, and you got to see him kill the old Joker. Like, I don't know. I was like, whatever. You guys are just going too weird on this shit.
I mean, Heath
that
Ledger.
sounds like a comic book plot.
Heath Ledger, I think, played the true evil, won the Oscar for it. That's such a far cry from, was it Cesar Romero?
I will
who was
still
playing this
go
year?
back
Yeah.
and watch Heath Ledger Joker scenes on
Best Joker
YouTube.
ever.
Like, he legit earned that Oscar. Some people are like, oh, he just got it because he passed away. And
best Joker
but
ever.
most people say he was good, but like he wasn't that good. I'm like, oh no, that dude was him. He was him. He was
Okay.
yeah, he played
So-
crazy better than anybody.
Speaking of actors, then, if you had to pick a modern day Adam West version of Batman, who would it be?
Oh,
A modern day Adam West
I
version.
mean, Leslie Nielsen already was there.
Leslie Nielsen.
And I went,
Oh, that's such a good question and a horrible one.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I
like,
can't think of a single actor that would be able to pull off Adam West.
Tim, who's that? Robbins guy, or who was that?
Paul
I think
Rudd.
you should leave.
I'm going with Paul Rudd.
Oh, that's a good one. I think it could be.
Who's the guy who does? I think you should.
But again,
leave?
like it doesn't have to be. I'm not thinking of it as playing a caricature of Adam West. I'm thinking
would
of
definitely be a
that
character.
style.
Paul
like
Rudd
playing
would
it
only
kind
be
of
able to do the
campy.
camp because one of the things that I thought separated Adam West as Batman was like he had that kind of suaveness where you could believe he could get the lady, even though he was campy and whatnot. I could absolutely not believe. I mean, Paul Rudd's a handsome man,
Yeah, no,
but he is not Adam West like suave. Like he couldn't just turn on the charm, like flip it like on a dime, turn the camp off, flip it on a dime, and be like, hey, you want to go to dinner with me? Want to go to bed with me?
Yeah.
I cannot see Paul Rudd ever
I'll
pulling
give
that
you
off.
that. I
Where
was thinking of
Adam
a
West
camp
would be able
Batman.
to pull that off 10 out of 10 times
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking.
So
of
I can't
camp
think of an
Batman.
actor who can do that. So I get the Paul Rudd like for one side, but not that side.
Matthew McConaughey.
I think that's a better choice.
Owen Wilson.
Oh God, no. I do like Owen Wilson, but I don't think he'd be good for that.
I've got a couple interesting ones that
Where he find his brother.
may cause. So one of them that popped in my head was Zac Efron, because he's done comedy and more serious kind of things.
Could maybe.
But then something that popped in my head that I think could be fun is Seth Rogen.
People would hate that by default, but I don't hate Seth Rogen.
Neither do I.
And
Like,
I
that could
actually,
be fun.
okay. Here's the best one by far. Hear me out, guys. Jared Leto.
Okay.
Dude,
I
Jared
think
Leto.
friendship over.
it's time to start voting.
He's perfect. He can do everything. He
Jared
can,
Leto
he
is
can
the
even,
by everything we
for
mean
let's wrap this up.
nothing.
he can even sing the songs. Like he can do the soundtrack. This
I
is
mean,
perfect.
I like his music. I just don't like his acting.
Yeah, I actually do like 30 seconds.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, I mean, you brought up the topic. Did you have somebody for Adam West?
No,
Fill in?
I just wanted
No?
to talk about it.
I really want to see Seth Rogen as Batman now, though.
He's got a little Seth Rogen gut hanging out.
I don't think he has the gut anymore. I'm pretty sure he lost quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, I think he got pretty ripped, or he got like in good shape. So.
Oh, really? I know Pete Holmes did a whole bunch of like.
Jack Black.
Oh no!
Black man.
No!
I'm talking about the Batman part. He couldn't do the. I don't think he could do the suave.
He'll
like,
have a
version.
move called the tumbler where he literally rolls into the people instead of a car.
All right.
Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
You brought up Pete Holmes.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you've not seen the Pete Holmes stuff? Oh my God! It's called something. It's not Batman. It's like Bat something. Anyway, we'll watch it afterwards.
Yes.
But
Hilarious.
anyway, before you do your outro, I'd be like, I just want to say, like, really seals in the flavor. Anybody who's seen this will know what that is.
Okay,
so-
I do know that. Yeah.
Okay, all right. You know, then you know.
Well, actually, speaking of that stuff, there's some video that was going around recently, or at least popped up in my feed recently that I thought was pretty funny. This mom's like right next to a camera, like she's like cooking something, and you see this kid just come around the corner going, ooh, ooh, wearing like a Batman Halloween costume,
yes.
and she's like, "Hey, Joey, or whatever, what do you want for dinner?" And he comes behind and goes, "Justice," and like grabs her around the throat and just yanks her down, and then you hear going off screen, and he possibly goes in like, "And a side of spaghetti."
I haven't seen that, but
it's good.
that sounds
pretty good.
right
It's pretty
up
good.
my
I
alley.
gotta find that and show it to you. It's hilarious. All right, so voting cool or nostalgia here. Since it is my episode, I will start. There's not much debate here for me. It's absolutely nostalgia. But
Wow,
but
no, I wasn't expecting you to
but
say
it's
that.
fun nostalgia. Like I don't believe that this coming out today, people would be like clamoring to see this, and people would think it's cool. Even though before he died, they brought back both of them to do voices for some Batman cartoon movies in the style of Batman 66. I think they took it. I've never seen them, but I think if I recall, they took the story a little more seriously, but the characters were made to look like they were from the 66 stuff and voiced by them.
But it works as a cartoon.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would really work well as.
Like
a
I said,
cartoon.
I don't think the cartoon was campy though. I think it was actually taking it more of like a normal story, but it looked like them. But again, I've not seen them, so I don't take that as gospel. They're fun, absolutely. Especially the movie, I think was even more fun. They dialed into the TV show was kind of like, but then when I watched the movie, I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. I still think it's nostalgia though.
Fair.
Fair. I think it's cool. This might
So you're gonna go home and watch more of it then.
This might be. I did not expect going in to think it was cool until I was like, "This is satire," and then I took it like, okay, the makers know it's satire, the actors know it's satire, and they're gonna amp it up as much as they can of being campy with it. Like literally a giant clam coming to eat Robin. That's in the third episode, which is just like weird. And then he saves him, and then he goes, Robin, when a man is in that situation, he finds some inner strength. Like, he gives us.
That's how it broke the
I was
chains.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What are you doing? It's just, to me, was hilarious. And to think that they were in on it, to me, feels really cool. Adam West I was blown away. I was like, oh man, this guy could play James Bond. Like, he was like fucking handsome. Like, really cool. Though all the thing with the Catwoman where they imagine having the time together, and he's like, I'm getting to the climax, and she's like, but wait. And they're just like touching their heads and like dreaming away, and you're like, okay, this is a kid's movie, I guess they don't want to see it. And Robin is like, I really shouldn't be watching this because he keeps saying that. Yeah, sweet. I thought it was really cool. I got his really good, like, it was really good deadpan. I think Robin felt slightly weaker to me. I like the perhaps monotone nature of all the villains. For me, worked because they kept multiple people showing up, and I felt like they full committed to like the bit, like the penguin going wah, 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 like in the middle of everything was to me was like, oh, that's amazing. I think Joker was probably the least weird considering of all of them. When
He had a
looked
great
at it at the
Joker
end-
laugh, though.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
His-
Yeah.
Facial expression and his laugh.
Maybe because I've seen so many of the newer movies, it was just hilarious to me that he would show up to the commissioner's office and announce his next thing he's gonna do, and then leave, right? And he just leaves, and then he's like, "I'm gonna
Yeah,
sell
because he's
this
not actually
marble
trying to
statue,
get
this
away with it. He
marble."
just likes the competition of fighting Batman.
Right? So he just like the whole nature of that, where it was like, oh, these are just like a bunch of friends in the town, even the bad guys and the good guys, and they just keep playing.
They're just
this
hanging out in a
police and
bar.
thief.
They all need to coexist and play their roles.
And they just have this fun kind of little environment. So maybe that's a definition of nostalgia for me, maybe, but I just thought was if you tell someone, hey, this is actually satire and they're satirizing and that's not how people take it. They weren't stupid in 1966 to not know what it looked like.
Yeah.
So they know what they were doing. And if you go with that mindset, I think it was like, oh, that's really cool. And
So
yeah.
Cool and Nostalgia is now neck and neck. Before we get to you two, I do have 2 questions I'd like to run by each of you.
Ooh.
Let's start with who would be your top 3 Batmans? Personally, for me, not necessarily in particular order, I'm gonna have to say Michael Keaton. I'm going to have to say
Clooney?
fuck no. And that's not necessarily his fault. He probably could have been a good Batman if he wasn't a Joel Schumacher film.
Yeah.
I'm spacing on his name, the Chris Nolan Batman.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale
Yeah.
and Adam Conroy.
Who the heck is that guy?
The voice of Batman in a lot of the Batman cartoons, like Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, we're doing
Just-
voices too. Okay.
He just
He played Batman. He played Batman
Oh.
live action, so it counts.
My 3 would be exactly the same.
I would actually have. I actually like Adam Conroy, number 1.
Yeah, see, I wasn't putting them in an order. I was just saying those 3.
I'll do an order. Adam Conroy, number 1 by far. He's just awesome and everything. And I wasn't even the target demographic for those, but what I have seen,
I have that whole series.
he's fantastic and everything. And then number 2, I actually really liked Michael Keaton. I thought he was great. I thought he did like both Bruce Wayne and Batman pretty well. A little undersized for the role, but still okay. I thought Christian Bale was a little too try hard in especially his Batman stuff like that. Even
The
though
voice,
he fit,
too. Ooh.
he fit. Yeah,
I didn't care for the Batman voice.
Yeah.
I will give you
And I
that.
didn't-
That bothered me. But to be fair, he's one of the few Batman live actions that actually tried to do the 2 voices like Adam Conroy did.
This is going to be controversial. I really liked Ben Affleck
Really?
as Batman and as Bruce Wayne because I could buy him as both because Ben Affleck can be charismatic as fuck, and that's Bruce Wayne. He can also play intelligence.
Maybe
that
he,
is Bruce
wait,
Wayne.
Maybe Ben Affleck's
And
the modern Adam West Batman.
I don't maybe like I honestly think because Batman
doesn't
versus
know it.
Superman was a shit movie, but I didn't think Affleck himself was shit.
Well, see,
as
my
Superman.
problem there is the fact that, well, I didn't think he was shit as Superman either since he
Or
hadn't played
not
Superman.
Superman, Batman. Sorry,
I know what you meant.
yeah.
I don't disagree. I think he could have done it well, but I think the movies that he was put in, he didn't have a chance to actually shine properly.
Yeah.
And so because of that, I can't really say that I loved him as like. Also, to me, he was such a huge star. It was hard to look at him and not just see Ben Affleck.
I think he could have, if they would have went the detective route, like they're trying to do with the Robert Pattinson
Yeah.
stuff, like actually, like Ben Affleck could have pulled that
Maybe,
off.
yeah.
Like with the way he talks, the way he can basically put things together. Like he's done it in so many other movies.
yeah, there's plenty of other movies that I don't
think
see him
for
as Ben Affleck.
potential to be Batman, I go with Ben Affleck as my number 3. So
Ben Affleck probably is what looks closest to some of the newer Batman ones, where he's like fucking like really
Yeah.
swole.
he can get big.
He looks like that.
He can get big.
For me, it was I do still love Bale. Maybe because it's Nolan making him, and it was like this giant opera.
I just love those movies, so that's part of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I didn't hate
Yeah.
Bale. I just think like he was directed to do something.
Yeah, just because you
weird.
weren't just because they're not in your top 3 didn't mean you didn't like it. It's just
okay.
wasn't your top 3.
Yep.
Keaton, and I did like fuck, what was the name I just said?
Christian Bale?
No. I suggested the one in Schumacher movies.
Oh,
sorry.
not Val Kilmer, but George Clooney.
George
Oh,
Clooney,
yeah.
I thought Clooney did the suave. They both nailed the Bruce Wayne part really good.
I think actually, now that you bring up Clooney, I think I put him in the same category as Affleck.
Yeah.
I think
he could have been
I think he got
great Batman.
I think he got a
Joel.
shitty deal with the script and the movie
Yep.
and the director, and could have pulled off both sides pretty well. So
Yeah. Who's the worst Mr. Freeze? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. Did you already give your top 3?
Yeah,
you
no, I
did.
said it would be exactly the same as
Okay.
yours.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're here what your vote is for the movie, and then I'm going to want to do top 3 Jokers, and then we'll go to your vote.
Well, there's still Mike and I. Do you want to go first? You want
That's
to
what,
go first?
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Okay. I pretty much would have to go with nostalgia on this. Even though I recognize
He's already shaking his head at you.
No. It's weird. Like, this is a weird one because it absolutely can be cool. But I think if we were talking about like, release today or anything like that, this is definitely like I tried to show like somebody who's younger than hell, even somebody my age, like this is going to be a hard sell for some people just because they're so used to the way things have went the last like 25 years pretty much.
I mean, 6, 7,
And-
famous. Maybe this.
You're using
Sorry.
6'7" as an argument.
I mean that is
Young people.
That is fair. That is absolutely fair.
Yeah, they laugh at numbers, so they might laugh at Batman.
I recognize
66.
that.
Yeah.
But I want to call out like
See, that's not Batman 6'7".
everybody was
6'9".
so damn good. Yeah, baby. Everybody was so damn good in their roles, like, and it was very intentional. Like, the quality bar is there, and you are blind if you did not see how good it was and how consistent it was. Pretty much with like all the characters and what they did pretty much as their character. And that's how they were able to have such a big cast that could be mashed together in any way to make it work. That was amazing. That was great. So I want to call that out. However, as something that like, would I watch it today? No, like, and I'm the guy who likes Gen 1 Transformers, but I cannot watch Gen 1 Transformers today.
Yeah.
I can't do it. This is actually better than Gen 1 Transformers by far. Like it is, but it's still something I can't watch today because it's not in my taste for what I prefer for entertainment, but I do recognize how damn good it is. So that's where I'm at. Still nostalgic, but goddamn, I want to say cool.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's still fun. It can be nostalgic and still be fun.
Exactly. And it is. I would say like anybody who's even slightly interested in it, go check it out.
Yeah. So before we get to the deuce, nostalgia's winning. But now I want to know, we'll start on your end, top 3 Jokers.
Mark Hamill, Heath Ledger, and then Heath Ledger again.
Do you not know any others?
no.
You want to put Jared Leto in there?
No, I don't. Those are my.
I was gonna do. Damn it! You ruined my joke because I was gonna be like, "Hear me out, Jared." Like circle it back around, and you just ruined it. But no,
What you got?
Mark Hamill, same thing. Mark Hamill, Heath Ledger. Actually, I'd probably put Heath Ledger first, but they're so close.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill you're the guy.
Yep.
But Heath Ledger did it that one time, and he did it so good.
Yes, he did.
Did it so damn good. And then of course I gotta go with Jack Nicholson because he was fucking amazing in Batman '89. He nailed it. I liked him a lot.
I'd put him on my list.
Yeah, he was good. So
Mark Hamill, because that's just the Joker I saw on TV cartoon for so long. And
he had range too. Like he was so good at being
so sinister,
funny,
but
he
then
was so
funny.
good at being sinister, and like in some episodes he was sentimental even. Like
Right.
this guy. Yeah. Anyway.
Heath Ledger, and I like the actual Cesar Romero.
Cesar Romero.
Oh yeah,
I thought he was actually really good.
So I'm glad somebody brings him up because my top 3 would literally be Heath Ledger, Mark Hamill. They're very close, but it'd be Heath Ledger, then Mark Hamill, and then Cesar Romero.
So
Mainly because I just loved his laugh so much. I'm like, It was a perfect
There
Joker
have been
laugh.
so many good Jokers. Like even what's his face?
'Cause, like, Jack
that played
Nicholson was
the-
more like a gangster Joker.
Yeah, he was a gangster.
Yeah.
It was, and that was at like his backstory too. Like it fit.
Yeah, there was
great.
nothing wrong with it,
fit
yeah.
great. What's his face? The
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah. I mean, like in the first Joker movie, I did like it. I liked him as Joker. The only Joker I haven't liked is the same Joker everybody hates.
You mean the same actor that everybody hates and everything he does?
Leto. I don't even hate him as an actor because there's some things in it like that I've liked
no,
him.
when he's a
I've
lead.
liked him in.
When he's a lead. Anything
Yeah.
he's not been a lead in,
Yeah,
I've actually enjoyed.
if he's off on the side or something like that, like I even remember his character.
In other words, we need him in small doses.
I remember him in Fight Club, for example. Like
was in Fight Club?
he was one of he was the dude who got the shit absolutely kicked because he was too pretty. I can't remember his character.
It's been
but
a
he was
hot
too
minute
pretty.
since I've seen Fight
And
Club.
yeah, and he was that character, and like just
in,
stuff like that. Like I like Jared Leto in, but so I don't hate him as an act, like just like the hate train. But yeah,
don't think he's
his
good as
joke.
a-
His Joker was
Yeah.
it was truly bad, and I'm not even on a bandwagon here. I watched it; it was bad, and I absolutely understand why they cut his scenes down. They knew he was bad,
Yeah.
and yeah. So
I don't think Andy got a third Joker in.
He did.
I did.
I took the same three he had. I just put them in order.
So what was yours again?
Cesar Romero.
Was the third one?
Third
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. I
So-
think Mark Hamill and Heath Ledger is default
Right.
on the list. Jack Nicholson, for me, I had forgotten he'd done it, and that was. He's just a gangster
he's
who
the
falls
Joker to
into a
the Michael
paint or
Keaton,
something,
man.
right? He's just a gangster who falls into a paint or some kind of vat of something.
Acid.
Acid.
Something, and then becomes the Joker.
Yeah, that's one of the storylines of how Joker was
Okay.
made in one of the comics.
Right.
There's like several. Some of them, like they keep changing it up, and sometimes they're just like they don't know who he really is and what happened.
that's what I loved about the Heath Ledger one is every time he told the story it was a little different.
Yeah.
I love
I got scars.
Yeah.
it was like it was so.
My dad was a drinker.
I love the slight tangent.
I've already
is it
taken us on two
Batman-
tangents,
Is
but-
it Batman Beyond where Robin is the Joker?
I mean, no. So
Like,
Robin,
Which Robin?
Robin, you're talking about when he becomes Red Hood, one of the Robins.
Hood,
he
yeah.
doesn't become the Joker.
No, I thought one of them.
He's killed by the Joker, supposedly.
I need to research
But then he
on it,
comes
'cause
back.
we're seeing
There's
something,
a criminal that comes back as the Red Hood that's terrorizing and trying to like
there's-
beat
there's-
Batman. You find out that it was the Robin supposedly killed by Joker.
Oh, but what happened was Joker had like brainwashed Robin through and through or something.
No,
or
no,
mentally
I'm pretty
breaks it or
sure.
something.
I don't know how they explained why he was gone for such a long time, but he was just pissed because Batman didn't get there to save him, and so he was like, you know what,
okay.
fuck you, I'm gonna come after you now. Is what I remember of it, but it's the reader's fault. They literally put it out there as like at the end of the comic was a cliffhanger. Is like, does Joker kill the Batman? Yes or no? Call in this number or mail in your vote, and people voted to kill him, and they were like, oh shit, they actually killed him. And then later on, oh wait, no, they didn't. He's the Red Hood. But anyways, one more vote.
And it doesn't matter. It's already nostalgia. But
No.
No, it's
You
not.
could-
It could be even.
Yeah, if you picked cool,
I picked
Oh, wait,
cool.
okay. We've always been the host's vote doesn't count.
That's
Oh.
true.
well, then if the host
Oh, wait,
doesn't
then
count,
I
it's
am
still
the
50 cider.
decider.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm the
I'm the
decider.
decider.
so if my vote
Decider,
doesn't
man.
count,
Okay.
yes,
bring us home.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say
That's a good
nostalgia.
point.
Ah, man, it is. I really thought he was going to say cool.
No, but do you think it's like us, where it's like it's still a fun nostalgia, or are you just like this shit sucked?
Is it mixed nuts nostalgia?
Oh, God. There is nothing on the level.
Epic cinema, or what did you say it was?
Yep.
Absolute.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah, that is our vote from now on. If you love it, it's absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
I fell asleep during the movie, and like I can't really pinpoint exactly why. I think maybe it was just too over the top for me.
Yeah,
And what's weird is I love Naked Gun, so it's like there's something about it that it was just like just too goofy.
just didn't like the tights.
I don't know. I don't know.
Show too much of the,
I don't know. And-
The
and
bat junk.
another thing that I think about the movie is like, especially nowadays, it doesn't really have a good target audience. But like, it's kind of
The audience was anyone who had ever heard the word Batman. That's what they were going for.
I don't know. It's like kind of a kids movie, but like there's a lot of adult themes in that one, and so I don't think it's really targeted towards kids. But then I don't know many adults who would be into a movie like this.
Well, I mean, today, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about today.
Yeah.
And so that's where I think it's kind of a miss for today. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
surely there is a loyal following to it though, because you go look it up on Rotten Tomatoes, it's like 80%.
I know.
I didn't know that.
80%
Wow.
certified
80%.
fresh. Audience score 40 something.
Well,
That's
to me,
still
the
pretty
audience
high.
score
I'll
matters
take it.
more
Yeah.
than the
Pretty high.
reviewer.
But there are
person's
critics
score.
out there that love
Critics
this
and so
thing,
forth.
right? So like there's I don't know.
I'd actually agree with that. Like, what I was saying kind of like jives with that. Like, it took me a bit to not be like this. So I kind of get the audience score.
Yeah, so I just sad to say. I mean, there were a lot of actually legitimately funny moments in that movie, though. That
Oh no, Batman! It's okay, Robin.
yeah, it just for me, I guess, was just too much, and like my brain just shut off, which then made my body shut off, and then I woke up,
And then he
three-fourths of
was
the way through the
straight
movie.
dead.
Yeah.
Well, that settles it. I mean, Batman 66 is nostalgia. So you got the con men here, cooler nostalgia, gonna check out. But next time we'll have Silent Hill. So we'll see y'all later.